Welcome to the World Trotting Conference 2017 from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
The 2017 World Trotting Conference concluded with its official closing ceremony on Saturday, August 19th at the Delta Prince Edward Island in Charlottetown, PEI, Canada. Standardbred Canada President and CEO Dan Gall addressed the international delegates and observers. He said that industry players need to take some time, review what was learned, some of the key messages, adding that he had heard a distinct message about committing to being open and committing to work together more than has been the case in the past. International Trotting Association committees next presented their reports and recommendations. Edward Rennell of New Zealand, speaking for the Constitution Committee, discussed membership categories, the classification of countries participating at conferences, and early planning for future WTC and WDC sites. T.C. Lane of the United States and chair of the Breeding Committee said that his committee looked at issues which included microchipping, moving toward wider use of electronic export certificates, and genomic research in standardbreds. Ken Spicer of New Zealand, speaking on behalf of the Health and Welfare Committee, addressed uniformity in penalty enforcement across ITA countries, sharing of international equine health and welfare statistics, and recognizing the whip as a welfare rather than a performance issue in the sport. Jeff Want of Australia and chair of the Racing and Wagering Committee said members focused on international growth of wagering markets for harness racing, addressing illegal wagering, and ensuring good relationships with government, including maintaining and providing appropriate data about the industry's value. Mike Tanner of the United States, chair of the Marketing and Business Development Committee, reported on its discussion of quantifying worldwide impact, strengthening international communication, including social media, and comparative evaluation of horses and drivers worldwide. Kathy Wade-Vlar, Standardbred Canada's Manager of Industry Marketing, shared her final assessments of the 2017 World Driving Championship. She said that with 3 plane trips and multiple bus trips, aside from putting on a great show, the drivers were great ambassadors for their countries and for harness racing. Next, the ITA's International Media Award winners were announced, with national representatives present accepting on behalf of their country's top journalists, photographers, broadcasters, and new media. Canada formally handed over the World Trotting Conference and World Driving Championship to Sweden, the host of both events, in 2019. Johan Lindberg, the Secretary General of Svensk Travsport, the Swedish Trotting Association, said he will always remember Old Home Week, and he looks forward to the 2019 WDC and WTC, coinciding with Sweden's signature race, the Elitlopp. Sweden had generously deferred hosting the 2017 editions in order to permit Canada to do so during the 250th anniversary of its first ever horse race and Canada 150 celebrations, recognizing a century and a half of existence as a nation. I'm Melissa Keith, reporting from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island for Standardbred Canada.